It is. It is. These dudes played hard, man. Played hard, played really, really hard. And that's what it's all about. You know, you play hard and see what happens. I think I say this all the time, but I think every team that plays hard, no matter what, you give yourselves a chance, you know. And we did that tonight. I mean, as shorthanded as we were, we had opportunities to win that game. And that's all you ever want.
Let's go to the Zoom. We'll take one from Aaron Petrus, the Oregonian.
Coach, did you expect that type of effort tonight, or are you surprised by it given the last couple of games?
No, I did expect that type of effort tonight after the, tough couple of days that we had, and the conversations that we kind of had. I expected our guys to come out and really, really fight and compete really hard. So, yeah, I did. I expected that out of us tonight. I was happy for Nurk. He had a huge night. I mean, he was there was no answer for him. There was nothing that he can do. I found myself just trying to give him plays off, and not run every single play for him just to wear him out and get him tired. So he was really good. I mean, obviously Norm was really good. If we had got a couple of those shots to fall down the stretch, I mean, it could have been a different story.
They outscored you, I think, 12-2 the last 4 minutes. Do you think you guys ran out of gas a little bit?
I know we ran out of gas, but you got to give them a lot of credit. I mean, they executed really well down the stretch. It kept going to Paul. He made some big ones. But, yeah, I do know the guys were tired. I mean, Norm plays 44 minutes and Dennis plays 38. I mean, it takes some dudes 2 games to play that many minutes.
Obviously, there's more shots to go around without guys like David and CJ out there. But is that a kind of performance from Nurk that you can look at and say if we could get even something close to this from you every night, we could be a lot better team? Or how do you get that from him on a night-to-night basis?
You run plays for him and you want him to be aggressive. You're not going to get 31, a lot of nights out of a guy. I mean, they started to really kind of double team Nurk. I mean, he was just a force. But, running plays for him, I mean, he's a big weapon, that we can have. And I always say this, when Nurk slows down and takes his time, he's a handful. He is a handful, and you've seen that tonight.
Any other questions?
What do you think about Dennis as well, obviously, a guy who got out there?
Yeah, Dennis was good. Dennis was good. I thought he got tired, naturally. I mean, he's playing both ends of the floor extremely hard. You talk about guys thrust into the action. We needed, 38 minutes from him tonight. But he played well. He played well. I mean, probably maybe too many turnovers for him, but that's just tired. It's tired. His heart is in the right place. He tried to make the right plays.
Let's get back to the Zoom for Aaron Petrus.
You just mentioned the turnovers for Dennis. As a team, you guys had 18, I think. Was part of that, having different combinations of guys, maybe doing things they're not usually doing, leading to miscues, which you can kind of understand as opposed to considering a lack of effort? Yeah,
no, it was definitely not a lack of effort. I got no issues at all with our effort, but it was just that, Aaron, we got a lot of lineups out there that haven't played together, and then we're playing, C.J. Ellerby was playing, the backup point, and that's tough for him. He's really a small forward. You're thrusting him out there as a backup point guard. I think, that's kind of unfair to him, but we had to kind of do it, and then Ben goes down and can't play in the second half. Another guy, went down, so that hurt us too. So, yeah, just a lot of unfamiliarity between a lot of the guys.
A big picture question. How much have you talked with Joe since he took over the interim role, and what's been your communication the last few days?
A lot. We've actually kind of been talking a lot, It's been really good, our communication. It's been great.
I guess what's the nature of, I'm sure you talked.
I mean, of course, you can imagine the nature of it, our team, him, I'm happy for him and his opportunity, but, naturally what I talked to Joe about, but we've had a lot of talks for sure.
Have you gotten the sense that he's going to, give you input and a voice in potential like future roster moves?
I hope so. I hope so. I think that we'll be in sequence, and we'll be aligned, I think.